All right, we all know Admiralty law, maritime bullshit. We all know how it's the law of the seas and how they fucking brought their bullshit on land. I mean, right here it even says, too, Admiralty law also covers many commercial activities, although land-based or occurring wholly on land, that are maritime in character. Legal name. Legal name contracts. Okay? Chattel, you're mulcted chattel. If you're a legal name slave, you're mulcted chattel. Okay? So, there's a little story called ShipWrecked. Okay? This planet, or whatever you want to call it, this plane of existence that we're currently experiencing reminds me of like a really fucked up episode of the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. So yeah, this story is called Shipwrecked. Humanity's merry time in hell. And they're having a merry time down here, I tell you. They're lost at sea from birth to the graven. From birth. Because of the graven. Or, maritime law reminds me of the Ten of Wands, which is oppression. It's Saturn and Sagittarius. That's what this reminds me of. Maritime. The name, the character, the charred actor, the burnt offering, the car actor, the body, you're acting in the body, as the body, the name, the N, infinite, I am, me, magnetic electric, energy, the infinite God energy, N, am, me, the enemy, the Anu, me, Anu, me? You don't fucking know me. The Anunnaki. Yeah. Legal name game, Shipwrecked. The game of e-file. These legal namers filing their taxes on e-file now. Their fucking legal name fucking... It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Disgraceful and disgusting. Legal name contracts is the 7th house in astrology. And I'm sticking to it. No, I don't know if I'm wrong about any of this stuff, or if anything, isn't clear enough, or maybe I missed something or whatever. Feel free to let me know. I don't care. This isn't set in stone with me either. I'm just some shit that I found on some fucking trails and shit. And there's so much more to add that we would be writing for infinity. You can't, because everything's connected, and eventually it's all connected. So at some point you have to you can't include everything, or you gotta kind of, it's fucking, that show Fraggle Rock? Well, this is Fractal Rock. We live down here on Fractal Rock. What's up, Taz? Anyway, e-file, yes, consciousness filed, turned into paper, d-file, d-file. The E-file, D-file, meant. Get it? Paper puppet voodoo dolls, legal name enslavement. Yeah, like the E-file, D-file. Fucking pedophiles. Here's your D-file. Right? Switch the D-E-P around, you got D-files. Pad of files. Fucking legal name, you're a stack of paper. You're a pedophile. Legal name pedophile. Humanity is mainly a cross between two groups of shipwreck. Flotsams and jetsams. Right? The Flintstones and the Jetsons. The masses, humanity is lost at sea, can be categorized based on maritime laws of salvage. Because we're living in the wreck age, or the salve age. Well, I'm living in the solve age, bitch. And it's pretty figured out, I'd say. Slavery and black magic soul trapping or tapping, keeping people trapped in the trapezoid, the T-rape azo-id. The truth of you, raped, your light, identified. Mix and match however you want to, define it. It's all there. Crucified and raped. You know, the Order of the Trapezoid, Church of Satan, all that fun stuff. It's the bottom portion of the pyramid, the trapezoid. Got people trapped. The flotsams and jetsams are all hanging out down in here in the trapezoid. And unfortunately, a lot of the derelicts are just, you know, mixed in with all these fucks. Like, I'm just an observer. I'm the Garden City Observer. That was my first job when I was a kid. As a Garden City Observer. That's when I noticed my first little aha too. I saw on the months sheet. It had the abbreviation for all the months, and when you get to July, the July, when you get to Julius and Augustus, you can see JASON. You know, July, August, September, October, November. I'm like, oh, look at there. So yeah, I'm the Garden City Observer, and it's pretty fucked up. It's like it's a fucked up version of the Jetsons meet the Flintstones. You know, hidden battle between the Lagans and the derelicts. We're not really in it. It's not really. I'm not battling anybody. You know, I'm just being me. You know, and in being me, it just works that way. Legal name illusions, black magic spells. Legal name is a fraud. It's slavery. It's crown, copyright owned. It's the mark of the beast, OG style. RFID is not the mark. The legal name is the original mark. Law of salvage. A legal name slave is lost at sea. The system claims the name slave person, legal name, as its property. Yeah, they own it. The person consents to be the name and gives up all rights under full submission to the dead corpse crown bar Satanists. Everyone using a legal name is actually lost at sea. Their wreckage. Again, we're in the wreck age. As well as being in a morganatic marriage. Yeah, just coincidence that the legal name they try to stick with me is the Morgan? Yeah, Jason Morgan from General fucking Hospital. Are you kidding me? A fictitious character? First thing, you type in Jason Morgan in Google. First thing you get is a fictitious character from General Hospital. And where was this fucking legal name birthed at? Well, in Westland, in Wasteland, in Wayne County. You know, I'm waxing in Wayne County. On the grounds of the biggest mental asylum in North America. Eloise, you know, Louise, Lucifer's, you know, at Wayne County General Hospital, okay? So yeah, the fucking dead legal name, yeah, definitely it's a fictitious character from General Hospital, no doubt. Anyway, yeah. So the system would be like the husband of higher rank, and then the wife would be like, you know, the legal namer, the waif, the bitch, the wife, the waif. The slave. That's what a waif is. You know, interesting, huh? I think so. So whatever. In the context of royalty, a morganatic marriage, sometimes called a left-handed marriage, is a marriage between people of unequal social rank, which prevents the passage of the husband's titles and privileges to the wife and any children born of the marriage. Legal name game. Also taking place is a gamete intrafallopian transfer, the gift. Okay, that's in Black's Law. It's a conception outside of the womb. You know, and your parents give you up, and then the system gets a legal name dead baby. You know, specific kinds of shipwreck. Ship, allegory for mind. Mind plus wreck, right? Destroyed mind. Fact of being wrecked. Remains of a wrecked thing. General sense of remains of anything that has been ruined. The legal name reality is living in the wreck age. You know, the wreck is the legal namer, the hull or the ship is the mind, and the cargo is the body, or the cargo. The hexed creation in the flesh. The physical connections, attachments to the system, your baggage. Okay? The words have specific nautical meanings with legal consequences. Well, yeah, if you're playing in the satanic religion of legality, you know, you need a label, a title. You need to be a legal namer. You got to give up your fucking power. You know. Okay, the law of salvage. Ownership of a wreck is a highly controversial issue as there are no clear lines within which it is defined. Interesting, hey? I'm not going to read all of this. You can look up this stuff on Wikipedia, or you probably already know a lot of this. I'm just pointing out some of the key parts. Like here, to abandon the claim on the title itself, to abandon the claim of the legal name, intention to relinquish it is required. It's required. It's a requirement. You have to do it. There has to be, your intention must be there. That is like the most important part of this whole fucking video. Your intentions. Your intention to relinquish is required. To abandon the claim, to abandon the legal name, birth-death contract. Relinquish, okay? You must relinquish. Real ink wish. It must be a real ink wish. But it doesn't have to be in the physical. This can take place in your mind. It's as easy as that. Do your baby steps, whatever you got to do. Whatever level you got to do. Whatever it has to be. Whatever you got to be. Not do, be. Do, be, do. Relink-ish. Man connecting back to the sun, the heart, yourself, source. Or, man connect back to the death cycle time trap. No hope of recovery, all fallen legal namers, corporations. Navigable waters must occur within maritime commerce legal jurisdiction, i.e. the legal name game. Yeah, it must. Where is that part? The abandoned. Generally, a ship is defined as abandoned if there is no hope of recovery. And this fact must be clearly proven by the salvaging party. It must also occur on navigable waters. Yeah, it must occur within their jurisdiction. You have to play the legal name game to... They can't do shit with you if you know who you are. They can't steal your energy. Right? The Ordinance of Tranny? Are you kidding me? Okay. Flotsams. Or Flotsam. Oh, the M can be an N. So, do it here. There's your Jetson. There's your Flotsams and Flintstones and Jetsons. I'm not, and again, I guess I should go over these real quick, eh? I mean, Flotsam, a sunken vessel whose goods float to the surface or any floating cargo. Okay, the Jetsons is pretty much the same, a little bit different. They also float, although floating is not part of its meaning. Yeah, action of throwing goods overboard to lighten the load. And then you got your Lagans, okay, or Ligans, or Luciferian icons. The term refers to goods that are cast overboard and are heavy enough to sink to the floor, but are tied. They're tied or otherwise linked to a floating marker, such as a buoy or a cork. So they can be found again. Yeah, so I mean the Lagans, the world leaders, the controllers, fucking douchebags, black magicians, whatever you want to call them, they are the most attached. I mean, right here, they're tied. They got a floating marker above their head, and they are tied. The Flotsams and Jetsams are not tied. They're the majority, the major ID, the majority of the legal name game. But yeah, and you got your derelicts, right? Can refer to goods that have sunk to the ocean floor, relinquished willingly or forcefully by owner, thus abandoned, but which no one has any hope of reclaiming. No expectation of it being returned to its owner. Yeah, bye. Here you go. Have the name. There's your name. I mean, that's returned. You can have it. So I guess that's kind of, I won't return. You fucks. Receiver of wreck. The main task of them, processing reports of wrecks in the interest of both the owner, the Crown Corpse, And the finder, legal namer. Receiver of wreck, government official, employee, police officer.